Earth's interior, earthquakes and volcanoes explode. What do you imagine about the Earth's interior? Is it like a solid ball, just like a cricket ball, or a hollow sphere with a thin shell of rocks called the lithosphere? Have you seen videos of volcanic eruptions, molten lava, smoke and ash shooting into the air? All of that comes from deep inside the Earth, but here's the big question. How do scientists know what lies beneath the Earth's surface when no one can ever go there? In this video, we will uncover the mysteries of Earth's interior, earthquakes, seismic waves, volcanoes and more. Why study Earth's interior? The configuration of Earth's surface, mountains, valleys, plains, is largely shaped by forces acting inside and outside the Earth. These are known as endogenic forces, that is, internal forces like earthquakes and volcanism that build landforms. Exogenic forces, external forces like wind, rivers, and glaciers that wear down landforms. A proper understanding of the Earth's physiography is incomplete without knowing its interior. Even events like earthquakes and tsunamis can only be understood if we know what's inside the Earth. How do we know about Earth's interior? The Earth has a radius of about 6,371 kilometers, and no human or machine has ever reached the center. So how do scientists know what's inside? We rely on two main types of sources, direct and indirect. Direct sources. Mining. The deepest mine in the world, the CUET gold mine in South Africa, goes only 3.8 kilometers deep, which is nothing compared to the Earth's radius. Drilling. The deepest drilling ever done is the Kola Super Deep borehole in Russia, which reached 12.2 kilometers deep. Projects like the Deep Ocean Drilling Project and Integrated Ocean Drilling Project have also provided samples. Volcanic eruptions. When a volcano erupts, magma from deep inside comes to the surface, gives us clues about the interior. Indirect sources. Temperature and pressure. Both increase with depth. Near the surface, temperature rises by 30 degrees Celsius per kilometer, but this rate slows down deeper inside. At the core, it's estimated to be around 5,000 degrees Celsius. Density. Density increases with depth. The crust has an average density of 2.7 grams per cubic centimeter, while the core is around 13 grams per cubic centimeter. Gravitation and magnetic field. Gravity anomalies and magnetic surveys tells us about material distribution. Meteors. Their composition is similar to Earth's, providing indirect clues. Seismology. The most important method, the study of earthquake waves, helps us map the entire Earth's interior. Earthquakes and seismic waves. An earthquake is the sudden shaking of the Earth caused by the release of energy along a fault. A fault is a fracture in the rocks where blocks move in opposite directions. When stress overcomes friction, rocks slip, releasing energy as seismic waves. Focus, hypocenter, the point inside the Earth where the earthquake originates. Epicenter, the point on the surface directly above the focus. Seismic waves are recorded by an instrument called a seismograph. There are two main types of earthquake waves. Body waves. They travel through the Earth's interior. They include primary waves or P waves. They are compressional waves. They move fastest and travel through solid, liquid and gases. They are very much similar to sound waves. Second are secondary S waves. Shear waves, slower than primary waves. They move only through solids. Surface waves. They travel along the surface and cause the most destruction. Shadow zones and Earth's layers. As P and S waves travel, they change speed and direction due to refraction. Interestingly, S waves disappear beyond 105 degrees from the epicenter, and P waves create a shadow zone between 105 degrees and 145 degrees. This tells us that the outer core is liquid because S waves cannot travel through liquids. This leads to the discovery of Earth's layer and important discontinuities. Crust. Outer layer 5 to 70 kilometers thick. Oceanic crust is thinner and denser. Continental crust is thicker and lighter. Mohorovich discontinuity, that is Moho discontinuity, is the boundary between crust and mantle. Mantle extends from Moho to 2900 kilometers depth. The upper mantle contains the asthenosphere, a semi-molten layer that generates magma. Gutenberg discontinuity is the boundary between mantle and outer core at 2900 kilometers. Outer core consists of liquid iron nickel layer. Lehmann discontinuity is the boundary between outer core and solid inner core at 5100 kilometers. Inner core solid iron nickel sphere. Earthquake effects and types. Earthquakes can cause devastating effects such as ground shaking, landslides, soil liquefaction, tsunamis if under the ocean, structural collapse. Earthquakes are classified as first tectonic, most common caused by plate movements, second volcanic, which are associated with volcanic activity, third collapse, which occurs due to mine roof failures, fourth explosion caused by chemical or nuclear blasts, fifth reservoir induced due to large dams. Volcanoes and volcanic landforms. A volcano is an opening on the Earth's surface where molten rock, ash and gases escape. Magma inside the Earth becomes lava when it reaches the surface. Types of volcanoes. First is shield volcano, which are broad, gentle slopes and fluid basalt lava. Composite volcanoes are cone-shaped, alternate layers of lava and ash, and they are explosive. Calderas are massive, explosive eruptions that collapse into a depression. Flood basalts are huge outpouring of basaltic lava like the Deccan Traps in India. Mid-ocean ridge volcanoes are found on ocean floors along plate boundaries. Intrusive forms are magma solidifying inside crust. Types are bedoliths, large dome-shaped bodies of granite; laccoliths, dome-shaped, smaller than bedoliths; lapoliths and faccoliths are saucer or wavy-shaped bodies; sills and sheets are horizontal layers; and dikes, vertical walls of solidified magma common in Deccan region. So now you know how scientists have decoded Earth's structure without going deep inside. From seismic waves to volcanic eruptions, every clue brings us closer to understanding our planet. If you found this video helpful, like, share and subscribe for more geography and science content. Stay curious.